The Pacers looked scary at the end of the regular season, and they'll continue to look scary in the playoffs. People say their run to the East Finals was a fluke last year, or just because opposing teams got injured. Here's 5 reasons that's false, and why the Pacers are striking fear into the hearts of every opposing playoff team. Reason number 1. The Pacers are hitting their stride at the perfect time. They got off to a really slow start this year, mostly due to the struggles of Tyrese Haliburton. He was dealing with a bunch of little nagging injuries, but lately he's playing lights out, scoring around 20 points per game and getting at least 10 assists every game while basically having no turnovers. The way he takes care of the ball is such an underrated part of his skill set. The Pacers won 15 of their last 19 games of the regular season. Yes, the Cavs weren't trying their last 2 games, but the Pacers still had some great wins in that time. They were able to rest their stars the last few games as their seeding was set, so they're healthy and the momentum is flowing. Number 2. Opposite of last year, they had a great season this year due to their starters playing well, not necessarily their depth. Last year, a big part of their deep playoff run was due to their stellar bench. While other teams were getting injured, the Pacers were healthy and could always count on TJ McConnell leading the non-starters on a run. This year, they're playing well despite the bench. As most of you know, when the playoffs roll around every year, it's much more important that your starters and your first 2 or 3 guys off the bench are playing well, or just your starters if you're Coach Tibbs in the Knicks. Your 9th or 10th man really don't factor in much. The Pacers' top 8 players are scary this year, and they won't have to rely on their bench carrying them through tough games. Number 3. Bennedict Mathurin is back. He missed the playoffs last year, which was a real bummer because it could have been really great for his development. But he had a phenomenal season. Not necessarily a huge jump statistically, but there have been multiple moments where the Pacers will be in a brutal scoring drought in a game, and that's when Coach Carlisle either subs Mathurin in or just gives him some kind of takeover signal if he's already in the game. That's when he does what he does best. He gets the ball and he scores. His field goal percentage won't necessarily show that he's elite in this scoring aspect, but the one thing he does is get to the rim and get to the free throw line. Every team needs a guy like this in the playoffs. Someone you can dump the ball to when your shots just are not falling and you need to put some points on the board. I know the refs swallow their whistles a bit around playoff time, but I don't think that will hurt Mathurin too much. He's not really a bad foul hunter, he's just strong and knows how to get to the basket, to the point where guys don't have a ton of choices other than to foul him. So I see him still getting calls in the postseason. Number 4. The Pacers have played the Bucks well for whatever reason. It's not like they figured out a great way to stop Giannis because they really haven't. They don't have one big strong guy who can just shut Giannis down, but they seem to have a way of slowing the rest of the Bucks roster down just enough. Along with that, the Pacers' high-powered offense just always seems to have enough juice to get the best of the Bucks. Yes, they didn't win the series against the Bucks this regular season, but Tyrese had the sweet game-winning floater last year, and this year, he had the craziest corner 3 I've ever seen in Giannis's face. He just knows how to handle Milwaukee, probably because he's from Oshkosh. Number 5. The Pacers have sort of an 0-4 Pistons feel. Stick with me here. The 0-4 Pistons won the title because they had a smart point guard who was a good leader, Chauncey Billups, and a bunch of guys who all completely bought into playing team offense and defense, especially defense. If you switch the especially defense for especially offense, and you squint a little bit, the Pacers look that way. Tyrese seems like a great leader that the whole team loves, and everyone is bought in and understands how to run a good, modern offense. And right now they're playing defense that is just good enough to make them a solid team. I will say if they want to go deep into the playoffs, guys are going to have to really lock in on D, even more than they have this year. And to get a really good look at the stars of this matchup, go watch my videos on Tyrese and Giannis. Thanks for watching. Let's talk soon.